It's always the same.
Weak.
Powerless.
Too emotional.
Soft.
Fragile.
Afraid.
Makes you angry. The women who play tennis it's just some of the strongest people I've ever met. It's really about changing that perception, isn't it? And erasing the stereotypes.
So as participation frequency increases, the number of women playing starts to come down.
A lot of the research out there shows that there's a big discrepancy in the amount of boys versus girls involved in sport. Tennis is probably leading the way a bit and having a bit more of a balance between the genders, but still have the same challenges of keeping girls involved in the sport.
We want to be a truly gender balanced sport, 50-50 across all playing frequencies.
As you get into your teenage years and competing interests and competing demands on your time, as every girl is going through, what I would very honestly describe as the most awkward stage of your life.
I think fear, judgment, being critical of ourselves, it's something that we are born with, no matter where we come from, no matter the gender.
I was playing at a really tough time, and before me as well, where people would just say things that you wouldn't get away with these days. To be honest, I just wish I'd cared less.
It is important for me to have more girls being involved with tennis because I genuinely believe it is the most wonderful sport to be part of on any level.
I think for girls, that sort of community aspect and it making you feel like you're part of something, not necessarily it's you out there on your own, it is a really, really important part.
I think to get girls involved in the sport initially, it's got to be fun, it's got to be enjoyable, and it can't just be about winning.
How you hit a good volley, it's all in the legs. I think the less stress, less pressure there is, the more they can enjoy it. So step by step, they start to feel that competitiveness within themselves.
White team are the winners, well done!
I don't think it's a gender thing. I don't think that competition exists more in boys and less in girls.
If we don't expose girls to competition, or we aren't at times harder on them and tell them when they haven't done things well, we're actually doing young girls a disservice because we're not developing that resilience and that mental toughness.
I'll play with you.
It's just reminding yourself why you started, not caring about anything else, not caring about what you look like on court, because it doesn't matter.
So I think if increasing participation is the goal, then girls-only sessions can be really beneficial.
You're going to feel a little bit more comfortable and you will be within a group of girls that kind of go through the same issues, have the same problems.
It genuinely is that if you see it, then you feel like you can be it.
Having more female role models, both at an elite level, but also just, female coaches involved in the game as well, is more role models for young girls.
Okay, nice.
Women who are openly talking about playing a sport that they love, having a career that they love, having a family that they love, and doing that openly and publicly is really powerful.
I would love to see more and more young girls across the UK picking up a racket.
Nice. Having that commitment, the discipline, the work ethic, the things that will help you to do whatever you decide to do outside of a tennis court. I think to me that is priceless.